Hey, it's Chris. I'm here in the Auto Geek Show Car Garage. I'm super excited to show you guys a basic wash. It's so awesome being here in our warehouse where our show car garage is, because it has so many great products back in that huge warehouse. You know, one of the nice things is I can literally say, hey, Cole with SONAX, come down and help me. What's up, Cole?
What's going on, Chris? How are you?
It's awesome. I can literally ask Cole to come down from his desk, help me do this basic wash. We're gonna use the SONAX chemicals along with the Ego pressure washers. That's where we're really gonna start. We're gonna dive into it here and talk about the products that we're gonna use. All right, so we're looking at this car. This is an awesome paint color. What do we have here, Cole?
Yeah, I did a quick walk around. It is a stunning paint job. It's spec to the frozen pure metallic gray, but it also has a clear bra paint protection film over the top of it. So it kind of makes it tricky just because as a matte paint that you got to be a little more cautious. You don't want to bring out the shine and make it shiny, but we definitely have products that we can use that will really make the paint pop in a way that people want the matte paint.
I think this is a $160,000 car new when it came directly from the factory. I know Unlimited Motors has a great deal on this product. It's available. This is for sale at their location in Westfield, Indiana. You know, after this video, make sure you click down below and go check this out on their website. What are we gonna do on this basic wash? You said probably the best thing would be to start on the wheels first.
You always want to start with the dirtiest part of the car. In this case, it is the wheels. 99% of the time, you're always going to clean the wheels first. And then we're going to go to a pre-soak with Multi-Star, and then a quick foam wash with Actifoam. But real quick, just to highlight the wheel cleaning, we're going to use the Beast wheel cleaner. It is an acid-free wheel cleaner, color changing. So as it makes contact with iron components, it will turn to a kind of winous, deep red. There isn't a whole lot of scrubbing. It's really quick, really easy. And then to round it all out, you obviously have the rubber, you have the tires that you need to clean in.
So this tire cleaner. The tire cleaner. Wow, that's a unique name.
That's German engineering at its finest right there. We try to make it really hard with product names. But that's a simple spray. Again, the tires are super brown, super dirty. You can't agitate it. Again, these wheels aren't terrible, so it's more than just a spray and spray.
I think that's something that a lot of people don't understand, but a lot of times, you know, the rubber is always like breathing, I guess is the way you like to call it. And it does, you see browning on the wheel. It's either old product that's on your wheel that's turning brown, or it's that rubber that's coming up. And this takes that browning off. So that's what we have to do. We might agitate this with a brush when we get down there on the wheel, but we'll see. The thing that you mentioned that I thought was really cool was this Multi-Star. Multi-Star is just an all-purpose cleaner that SONAX has in the line. But you said this product is great for pre-soaking the car. So I'm gonna put this in one of the foam cannons and we're gonna hit the car for the first application. This is the concentrate that you buy?
It is concentrate. If you want to use it on the interior, you can go all the way up to 1 to 50. The old Multi-Star that we used to carry, the RTU version of that is actually 1 to 30. But again, on pre-soaks, you can use it on wheel wells, you can use it on rubber, you can use it on pre-soak on the paint itself, and that's around 1 to 5, 1 to 10.
So I think a lot of people don't understand when we talk about pre-soak. This car is pretty clean. This came from a dealership. You know, Unlimited Motors brought us this car. We got to play around with it. It's pretty clean for the most part. So there is a little bit of dirt and debris. But when you do that pre-soak, what that's doing is loosening the dirt on the surface. And this Multi-Star is going to do that. It's going to allow that dirt. We're going to spray that foam off. And most of the dirt's going to come off. So then when we come in to the active foam, which is the actual soap that's going to clean the surface, a lot of that dirt and debris is already gone, the all-purpose cleaner that we're using. Then we're going to go in with this active foam, and I am going to touch the surface with an applicator then. So what about this active foam? This is crazy foam. Like, this is shaving cream foam coming out of the cannon. How much am I going to use of this?
It's a really thick concentrate. It's 1 to 30. So our foam canister is 30 ounces. So you put in 1 ounce of juice and then fill the rest up with water, and you'll get a thick, like Chris said, shaving cream.
So I think I'm going to use 2 caps in each one of the Ego foamer that we're going to put this in. You know, hey, if you like foam and you like it to be, you know, that shaving cream foam, go ahead and pour it in, whatever you like. But I think understanding, you know, after the first wash, you'll understand what you like to use and what works best for you. Yeah, so before we get into it, I do want to highlight, you know, we are working at Cole. You got some rubber gloves on there. It is important, you know, something we do sell on autogeek.net. just the rubber gloves. It is important to make sure that when you are working with chemicals, that it's not all over your skin. All right, so we're down here by the wheels. We're getting ready to apply, the Beast and the tire cleaner. Cole, you know the most about this. You're the expert with SONAX. Tell me what we're getting ready to do and how we're going to do it.
Yep, so how we previously talked about, Beast wheel cleaner is our non-acid color changing wheel cleaner. We have several other wheel cleaners, wheel cleaner full effect, wheel cleaner plus. The evolution of those, it's just kind of a little bit more active ingredient. So plus is 20% stronger than wheel cleaner full effect. Beast is 30% stronger than plus. Again, it's color changing. You spray it on, it'll change to a deep red. I always tend to spray the wheel cleaner first. It just needs a little bit more dwelling time than your tire cleaner.
So like we're gonna get into these cracks and crevices that we do see some brake dust on these rims. There's just a lot of brake dust in here, so that's really gonna break that down. We're not gonna have to agitate it much.
Hopefully not. These wheels aren't too terribly bad. I have had instances where I did need to agitate, but again, 90% of the time, I try to be as quick and efficient as possible. And with Beast, 90% of the time, I don't have to scrub.
So let's see if we have ceramic brakes on these when we start applying these, because what will happen if we do have ceramic brakes? We're still able to use this product, but what will happen?
You just won't get the color change. The color change is the iron, the product pulling out the iron and the metal components, the brake dust out of the rim itself. On ceramic brake pads, they're obviously not iron or that fallout material.
Yeah.
It's just more ceramic breakdown. It will still clean your rim. You still will get that cleaning effect, but you won't get that color change.
And what are we going to do with this again? We highlighted it a second ago, but what exactly does the tire cleaner focus on?
That focuses on the rubber portion itself. You spray it, it'll pull out the brown, any leftover silicone from tire dressings or dirt in general. That will pull that out and kind of give you that new matte, new tire.
Nice. So let's get doing it. You go with that. We'll go around the car. We'll hit all four rims. You hit with that. I'll hit the tire cleaner behind you, and we'll go from there. All right, so we have the Ego 3200 PSI pressure washer. This is literally the best, pressure washer, I believe, for the detailer. I have a 25. I have the 25 tip on here right now. Whenever you do put a tip on here, you want to make sure that you fully engage it, then just check it. And always, before you spray it on the car, spray it down on the ground first before you go to the car. That just ensures that nothing's going to fly off and hit the car or anything like that. So I'm going to go ahead and press the power button here. It's already pressurized up, so it didn't have to pressurize. I have it on medium speed. Nice thing is, like we talked about, I've got the turbo button here. I can push the turbo, bring it up to that turbo speed, and we're able to go to it. We never want the product to be on the wheels long enough to dry, so it's very important to make sure you pay attention to that 2 to 3 minutes, and then you spray the wheels off like we're going to see. Wow, those wheels came clean. We didn't have to agitate it or anything. One of the nice things is when you stop using the Ego pressure washer, it gets quiet again. The other thing Ego did a nice job of is they gave us that 25-foot cord. So what you'll see, I'll leave the unit right here. I'll be able to take this cord around the back of the car and be able to hit the other side of the car and the wheels. So let's get this off before it tries. So again, no agitation. I'm able to spray that off. That brake dust that we saw in the cracks and crevices, it's coming off super easy, so it's awesome. So after we did the rims and tires, now the next step in that basic wash is got to pre-soak the unit itself. So what do we do here, Cole?
We use Multi-Star again, and it's a very versatile degreaser. We did a concentrate of 5 to 1 on this, so 1 part product, 5 parts water.
So we already put that in there and here. I've turned this to not the full setting, about medium setting. Once again, before I start the pressure washer, I just make sure it's fully engaged. We'll start it down here, come up on the car. I'm gonna go ahead and hit this car. I have this on one of the highest settings that barely use that model. I mean, I can use this on the next car. So we got a nice lather of foam on the car. And like you said, this is almost like a degreaser, like a pre-wash. We're not gonna actually agitate this. We're gonna let the foam do the work. And that's the nice thing about how this foam adheres. You don't see it running off like you see some of the competitive products out in the market. This product adheres to that paint. It's gonna release that dirt so that when we go to actually touching the paint, we don't have a lot of dirt and debris that's gonna scratch the surface. All right, cool. Now let's set up the pressure down. You put the long nozzle on. Let's use the 40. I think the 40, or you wanna use the turbo to loosen any dirt?
40 should be fine.
Okay, here's 40. Go ahead and put that in. Like I said, make sure it's fully engaged. Start it down on the ground when you pull the trigger. All right, so we just pre-soaked the car. We're getting ready to apply the soap and actually touch the surface. I wanted to show you how this Ego pressure washer, one of the features that I really like is the bucket method. Obviously in a shop, I'm gonna hook it up to a hose, but if I'm out on my driveway or I'm in an area where I don't have access to that water, this is the feature that I really like. So I'm literally able to take the hose off here, and I'm now gonna hook this directly up to my siphon hose, just directly into a bucket of water. We should be able to get away with 2 5-gallon buckets with doing, soaping the car and then rinsing it off. You want to tighten this down so that O-ring tightens down good for it. And as I pressurize this, so I'll have that down inside the bucket. There is a nice screen on here, which helps protect it so it doesn't soak up any sort of debris or anything. But when I'm priming it, I take my nozzle off and I literally spray it back into the bucket. And the water just went through the line. I'm gonna get the air out. Now I've got a good flow of water coming through it. It's gonna pressurize itself, and now we're ready to go. Cool, this nozzle, I can go from a very direct surface to where I can cover the entire car, right? Why don't you show a little bit about this and go ahead and start at the front of the car and go to it.
Yep, so like Chris mentioned, we can get a straight jet of water or soap and get into really specific areas. But what's nice is the fan on this, you could do a whole SUV in one pass, and that's
it adheres to the paint and it doesn't like run like some of the competitive products you see out there.
the clinging effect on Actifoam. It truly is one of a kind. It's hard to beat.
Yeah. We've already pre-soaked it. We're just gonna get our sponges and you're giving it a good wipe down and knock loose any of that dirt and debris.
One thing to note about Actifoam too, Chris, is that it doesn't strip any waxes. It's a pH neutral soap.
Ooh,
so
nice.
if you have coatings, waxes, sealants on there, it's not gonna strip any of that extra protection.
All right, so we got all the soap knocked off this car. We went through, I would say like in the wash and rinse, we went through about, I don't know, a full bucket or a bucket and a half, bucket and a
7
quarter,
gallons.
maybe.
7 gallons.
We still, on the bars themselves in here, we still have 3 bars left. So plenty of power to really wash a car fully with this unit. I don't know about you guys that are watching this video, but what do you think? The PSI on that's pretty good, right?
If you're a mobile guy, don't have access to a great pressure washer that can get to a hose. I mean, the bucket, the attachments, this is a great portable pressure.
Yeah, I mean, obviously we're in a shop. We have the big pressure washer in here for everyday use, but you know, we're highlighting this Ego pressure washer, 3200 PSI, one of the best products I believe that they have in their lineup. Just an awesome product.
Definitely quieter than gas.
It is definitely quieter than gas. Gas is out. Hey, Cole, wait a minute. All right, so we got to blow this car off, but Cole, you have the wrong thing on there. You need this AST 2000. If you haven't seen this before, check out one of my other videos and look down below for that link at the end of this video, and you can see in detail about this nozzle attachment. But Cole, come over here, grab this attachment, take off your leaf nozzle. There you go, just comes right off. Set that down on the ground and throw on that attachment. The nice thing about the Ego, boom, it's on. Now you've got yourself a detailing blower. I don't have that with my blower. You have the 880, which is the newer version, the carbon fiber. I have the 765. We do have the same amount of airflow coming out of this, but you'll see the difference. You'll be able to get closer and things like that. I have to stay away because this is hard plastic. I don't want to scratch the surface, but let's go through this. Let's blow this car off. All right, cool. We just finished this car up. Thanks for your help, Cole. I really do appreciate it. We used a lot of great SONAX products. You can go back to your desk now and get more work done. You know, it was a hard day. We're super excited you guys watch this video. We got a lot of great, exciting products that we used today. They're all down below in that description. Make sure you subscribe to our channel. We have a lot more of these videos coming out. We're super excited to show you guys new products that we have here at autogeek.net. We'll see you the next time.